All right, let's get all this set up. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've messed with this. Um, get some tea. Okay, so um, I've been hard at work with Corrupt City, trying to make it ready, do some changes and stuff. Man, it never ends. Okay, so we're back to the tequila game. Last time I made some changes. Some of these changes I really don't know what they are anymore. I remember doing this thing to try to go down different paths to make these like physical needs and emotional needs taken care of within the uh, calendar here. And I'm thinking lately that I'm going to try something completely different. So we'll try what I'm saying is like different. Um, so let's start off by making a black cube. Okay, so let's do an overview. Okay, originally I had some crazy crap going on over here. Um, and you would like when you needed a size 5, you would go over here and get like a size 5 and you would decide, do you want it to be purple cubes? I mean, hot pink cubes or brown cubes. You would do this and then you would put them in here and then you would get that resource and then you would spend them. I'm kind of thinking that um maybe that's not what I want. So let's start off with an experiment real quick. Let's make one of these cubes. Let's go ahead and turn it. Let's go ahead and make a black one. Leave it like that. We'll just make one of these. Apply. All right, so now we have a black cube. Let's go ahead and make some copies of it. Okay, so these black cubes, eventually I'll make a tile for it, right? But let's just say there's a black cube. Oh, we'll just do one on every size. So let's say these, I don't remember exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about something at work, and that would be like, and I'm just going to talk through it. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to come up with the family aspect of the game. And it doesn't have to be like hardcore family. Most of the rest of the game I like as far as how it works. There's a couple of things I need to do to make the tequila factory more involved, but in the um, in the actual calendar planning thing, so we need to do some things. So let's say you have a wife and let's say two kids, right? And let's say they want time. And let's count these as time for now. We'll find a better way to do it. Um so let's say they want okay, so let's say after work, let's say if you got out at 6 in the afternoon, let's say you have 4 hours, and let's say if we divided the time that your family needed you into 2 hour slots. Okay, so let's say you can get up to 2 hours a day on the week on the week. So through here, Monday through Friday, those are worth 2 hours each. So if you can put one of these here, it's worth 2 hours. So let's say you have a wife. I'm gonna do a thing that other people do that I don't necessarily. So let's say you have a wife, right? And then she needs 4 hours, and then you have, let's just put K1 dot K2. We'll put a dot in that. They want, they need, let's say 4 hours each, right? These are worth, let me go back here. These are worth 2 slots each, right? So each one of these is worth 2 hours. If you spend one of these during the week, it's only worth 2 hours. If you spend it on the weekend, let's say you can spend uh four cubes on the weekend, right? Okay, so how would we, let's see how we can do this and use our calendar thing. So you could say, um, okay, let's do this. Let's say this is time they want during the week. They want, these are worth, you can't have more than one of these per, um, hmm. Okay, so the first thought is, let's say that on the weekend, if you spend a weekend, besides getting overtime, besides getting sad face, you'll get 4 black cubes as well to add to the amount of cubes you need. So you'll get 4 black cubes, or you'll get 2 black cubes. Let's just say you'll get 2 black cubes added to the amount that you need. All right, so we'll find a way to write that for now. Let's just say that's the case. Okay. The other thing is you need to balance these out towards in the week. You can put 1 black cube per segment. Um, so let's look at this. This is what I try to tell people that I want to give a little bit of advice for designing. Not that I'm very good at designing or anything, but that not that I'm qualified, except for I've designed games from beginning to completion. And sometimes that's all a person needs is the ability to go from idea down to something they're pitching. So what I suggest to do is play. So let's say we have these, right? And let's say what I'm trying to show that when you concentrate at work, like let's say you're working really hard at work and you figure out how to be efficient, that during in the efficiency curve, you can spend, one of these black cubes during the efficiency curve. So let's say the efficiency curve of this job here should be, let's say it's this number, 2 segments. This is 3 segments, this is 1 segment, okay? So let's just figure this out. Okay. So the player, let me see how difficult this is going to be, or if I can make it easier. So let's say the player wants to, they got one of these out there, and they want to put this onto a card. So they go bam, and they go bam to do that, right? And let's say they do it with the green. So they slide the green up, and they also use, let's say they're doing other stuff to try to get more check marks on it, right? So they do that, right? So this is important. How we do it so that we know the minimum size of a certain action. I could write it here. That tells you so let's say this is a 5, right? And let's say these two don't matter, but they do another 5, and then they do a 6, right? And let's say this thing was another 5, right? Discard the ones that they don't do, and then you put this one here. Let's say I got the green one, okay? And I'm going to say it's this one, right? And then I've got these black cubes to put on it. That's already too much fucking shit. I could line these up across the top part. Because what I could do is I could move this over here to the 2. And then we would go, okay, so we know, like if I do a green action, it's over here at the 2. Then we put a 5, and then we know 1, 2, 3. I can put 3 black cubes on it. That's interesting. So we're going to put this light purple one there, and then we'll put this one here. And then we'll put this 3 one here. And then we'll put the distillery thing on 4. And then we'll put that one on 5. Yeah, let me make one of those and see what it looks like. I don't know. It's a different way to look at it. So let's try that. Let's open Illustrator. Let's go back to the design. One of these. There it is. Let's open it. Cool. If you ever watched my stuff before, you know that I have a real big problem with having extra copies of everything. So this is no different. So let's go ahead and lock that. Let's move this out of the way for now. Let's kind of make this thing. So we're going to take this, right, huh? Make a copy of it. And we want to put this over the number 2. We want it to only fit on the number 2 section. So let me see if I can figure that out. Let's see what this does. Okay. Let's go ahead and I think all these are going to be the same. So we'll go maybe. Okay, so lock those down. Okay, so we got that, and then we'll copy it on the top. And let's do something like that. I'm going to go ahead and group it. And you know, I'm going to take this shit out. Oops. I can fix that later. We'll do that. Okay. So now, what I need to do is do something like this in there. How am I going to do that? The really crappy thing is that I'm going to end up doing this so many times. Let's see what happens when I grab this and put it in the front. It fixes it. Cool. So we'll go like that. And if I like it, I'll just slide it to the next section. Let's see if I put that there. Then I need the check mark on the end. Let's move. Let me grab this. Group it. Oh no. I'll grab that. Group it. Move it over. Grab this. Move it over. Grab that. Group it. Group it. Let's align that. That'll be that. And then we'll put these here. And actually, we need to put that number 2 there too. So let's do this. Let's move it to the right section. There. And then we'll just put this little thing here. We'll just put it in the corner. Cool. I'm going to do all of them. And then we'll go from there. So to do it, I'll grab this. Bring it there. Bring it there. There are a couple of aspects that I gamified. Gamified. Huh. As far as the making of tequila, but it's just, you know, just gonna have to live with it because I need to make a game in the end. I'm not making a simulation. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just saying, you know, I'll do my best. I can't make everybody happy. Can't even make myself happy, damn it. I need to make these smaller. Just so players know that all it is just to show the size there in the corner. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and isolate that section a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this. Put this here. Something like that. Is that weird? It is kind of weird. You know what? It's here at the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do this. I'm trying not to, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Let me do maybe a light gray there just to show that it's different. It can change later. Do that. That's just to show the limitation of that side. Check my Discord. Okay, so one, we're gonna make this light purple. We'll make this one. I believe it's 3 was gonna be purple. And then the rest of that I don't have a size. We'll go ahead and make a size for it. We'll say the distilling process is a 4-day process, and then we'll say that this is a 5-day process, and then we won't have anything in this last section. But we'll make it pink for the bottling. But I'll probably remove the bottling part. Okay, so let's get this red part ready. Actually, let's get the stuff that I know it's right ready. Let's get this purple one ready. So in the purple one, let's go ahead and ungroup. We'll turn this thing to 3. This one to a 2, to a 1. Make this one. So I need to go to this symbol. Go to there, and then that one is there. Make that one blue, purple. Make that one red. Make this one blue. Make that one purple. I mean pink. Go 6, 5, 4. Okay. And we'll go ahead and ungroup these. Take those out. Okay. So what we'll do is we grab these. We'll put these here. Nice. And then, oh, I put them in the wrong one. Let's go here. And then these. Like that, and then we'll put its bonuses up at the top. Okay, so we're not going to do the rest because it might change, and it's important to know, Let's go ahead and do this other thing that's important, which is no gray cube can go up there. So to make this work, do I need to move all of this up? Or can I just put this in a thing? Let's see, how do I do this? I could do an arrow up and say it doesn't, so let's try that. We'll ungroup this. Then we'll do an arrow up. And we just put it like that to say that gray cubes do not go forward. Cool. That's good enough. Okay. So I think I have all that info there. The rest of this stuff, let me make sure I've got those are those. Cool. So we got all that done. So we did that. Then we have our storage area. What did we do with the thing that said storage? Did we get rid of that? I think we did. Because this top section is storage. Maybe this is one that didn't have it. So we got that. We kind of need this, and then we kind of need to do it again to go here. And we just write storage. And we'll go ahead and delete this shit. And then we could take this thing off, I think. Let's do that. And let's just say this needs to be up here somewhere like that. Almost. We'll just put it at the bottom. Just to remember, to remind players. This bottom thing isn't right, so we'll fix that later. We just have that information on there. We'll fix everything later. Let's write storage here. So we'll put storage there, but we don't want it so freaking bright. Just do like that. Cool. Is that better? Yeah, we'll just do it like that for now. It's still, you know, demo stuff. Okay, so let me figure out this cube thing. Because we also, let's move this over here. We'll go Ungroup. Okay, and then let's get a cube thing. So let me find a picture of a cube like this one. Let's see if I can make a black cube and it look okay. We'll move this. No, that's fine. If we did black, can we do maybe lighter? It'd be fine. Can we go smaller? If we did like that, and then we put a cube in there, and then we put a number by the cube. Right? We'll put a. We'll get this guy. I think this is already an outline, so we'll have to come over here. Right, ×2. Well, let's do ×4. Then we'll make it red. We're just trying to duplicate the size, so we're just gonna try to copy it, put it on it. Cool. And we'll go black, and then we'll just put ×2. Each one is, so it's ×4. Ah, okay. So we could do both the same. So times, all right, cool. I got it. So here they get 4 of these each, and then they also get 1 of these. Can I read it? Hopefully. Let me see, would it look better if I put these over here? Put that bigger here, kind of. Then on this side, we'll have that. Let's see. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try that to 4 of those. That's too many. Or is it? Hmm. So if you cover them, you get 4 might be too much. Let me think. Well, I mean, it's only a lot if you cover it. So 3 on that side. So that's not too bad. Yeah, let's try it. Fuck it. But let me try it with the other one. Oh, shit. I'm going to try it with the one that I can actually manipulate. Let's see if I can do this a different color. It's not bad though. Let me see what happens when I go darker. That might be better. Let me just back it off a little bit. Okay. So we're going to try this. These are pretty much radical changes compared to what I've done last time. But hopefully this will put us in the direction of what we need to do eventually. To be honest with you, my earlier ideas were probably less crazy than this. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Remember that this side is 3. Mental note. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get these. Just do it on this side. Oops. Make a copy. Let's go a little bit further on this side. And we'll get these and move it over a little bit. It's still safe. Cool. And it just, let's times 3 on this side. That's why I did it like that. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So now I'm going to get these. Actually, I'll get this one. Group it. Get rid of this thing. Make sure this is on the top. Then we'll copy it and move it here. We'll copy it, move it here. Take these, get rid of them. Do that. We have our new ones. There is the new dilly. Cool. So we'll replace it in the game and we'll play with it. We'll replace it in the game and then we'll go ahead and stop our recording, and then we'll start our recording again and maybe play with it. Okay, so let's save it as something new. Okay, let's go ahead and save a JPEG of it. Okay, we'll save that. We'll go here. Do that. Okay, so now we have it in the game. Let's go ahead and clean up the game, and then we'll start a new round, a new game in a minute. Put this 5 there, put this 5 there. This is covered. This is covered. Cool. That goes there. Goes there. This, let's put these back into the baggie. Let's put this here. Got all that good. That good. Let's get this set up like it should be. I think that's fine. This will always be there. These don't know. These are up to the player. These are up to the player. This one always starts there. This one always starts there. These are their. Oh yeah, now I remember. These are his particular ones that he can add on. These are the blue ones. That's set up just fine. That's set up. That's set up. That's locked down. That's not going to be important anymore. Yeah, I think we're ready to start a game soon. So let me go ahead and I think it's this one. Yeah, it's got to be this one. So we'll go ahead and no, it's this one. Override it. Stopped. Okay. So we are going to stop right there and then come back in like 2 minutes and start working. How you turn this thing off? How you turn this damn thing off?